For the latest updates on the Indian startup ecosystem, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon.
Hello and welcome to yourstory.com. I'm Velumani.
And I'm Sutrishna. As we enter the second week of the India lockdown, we at Your Story are maintaining social distancing and staying safe. And we hope you are doing the same.
And while you do so, we do not want you to miss out on the top stories from the week. So check them out. The novel coronavirus has hit the economy worse than the Great Recession of 2008. Companies are laying off jobs, delaying promotions, and employee bonuses have taken a backseat. In fact, amid the Covid-19 crisis, people are more worried about remaining employed more than anything else. It isn't surprising that the Indian startup ecosystem is facing the brunt of this economic slowdown. While startups in the metros are well equipped and have the facilities to work from home, how are small-town startups dealing with the situation? We reached out to a few startups from the Tier 2 and 3 cities of the country to understand how they are dealing with the unfolding coronavirus crisis. In our recent in-depth piece, read how the entrepreneurial ecosystem from beyond the metros are dealing with the coronavirus-led economic slowdown.
Shortage of masks and other protective gear show how the coronavirus outbreak has broken the back of India's already weak medical infrastructure. With a new case coming to light each new day, numerous doctors, nurses, and diagnostic crew are putting their health at risk as they lead the charge against the pandemic. In this situation, Mumbai-based company Boson Machines has come up with a unique solution. The startup, founded in 2017, is using its 3D printing technology to manufacture protective face shields for healthcare personnel. Currently, its manufacturing capacity is 500 to 800 shields per day. But if the founders are to be believed, they can scale the production to 4,000 pieces at full capacity.
The coronavirus outbreak has not impacted any sector as much as healthcare, and by extension, health tech. From drug manufacturers to hospitals, each stakeholder in the value chain faces a compelling need to innovate. And for Gurugram-based KlinicApp, it is no different. Earlier this week, the e-diagnostic startup launched Covid19 tests on its platform, becoming one of the few ICMR-authorized entities to enable home testing for coronavirus detection. The tests are being provided in collaboration with government-approved labs like Thyrocare and Metropolis. In fact, KlinicApp is also in talks with other stakeholders to able to source 100% certified testing labs and ramp up its capacity.
In the India context, one of the key challenges that have emerged is relating to the testing of coronavirus patients. With raw material being scarce, most of the test kits are currently being imported with a custom duty of 30% being levied on COVID tests. To make things worse, even local manufacturers are selling these kits with the added 30%. Now, this not only impacts the health tech infrastructure of the country, but also makes it increasingly difficult to check the spread of coronavirus. The only solution out of this catastrophe is to have startups, corporates, and governments join hands and work collectively as a unit. Read more on this on Your Story as we speak to Dr. Velumani, whose startup Thyrocare has been authorized by the Indian government for COVID-19 testing.
For innovators, every pain point is an opportunity, and it holds true for Kanav Arora, the Vice President of Engineering of Urban Company. A textbook definition of a techie, Kanav is a strong advocate for technology being the starting point for companies looking to solve real-life problems. Leading the experience arm of technology at Urban Company, Kanav has been responsible for building the core technology for the platform, the application, and its multi-microservices. In this week's Techie Tuesday, Your Story traces Kanav's journey from India to Singapore and to the US, working with some of the world's biggest tech companies, including Microsoft, and a run-in in Uber to finally back in India.
Bangalore-based Blowhorn was built to solve the toughest logistic problem in an asset-light fashion. Almost 6 years into operation, the startup today claims to be India's first and only fully stacked logistics company. Now it even has capabilities in all three elements of the logistic value chain: warehouses, transportation, and tech-enabled systems. But moving ahead, the intracity logistics startup envisions building a same-day delivery network across India. And in the process, it wants to democratize logistics services and help enterprises and SMEs. Get to know more about Blowhorn's evolution in this week's product roadmap as we explore the why, what, and how behind the tech startup. That's all for this week. Stay tuned to Your Stories Help Desk for more updates on the coronavirus crisis.
And for more updates from the Indian startup ecosystem, like, share, and subscribe.